I remember from yesterday it was supposed to rain today. So I looked at the radar earlier. Yeah, that's kind of strange. Yeah, the storms are slowly moving down from the north. Very strange direction. Sorry, I'm kind of looking for something. I'm confused. So I just kind of waited for a bit, and well, we got a period of heavy rain there for a little bit. Didn't last very long. But now it's just super humid. The heat's back. The sun's back out. I thought maybe depending on how much we get, maybe I'll just do some work on the monster today. But now that the sun's back out, it's just horrible. I mean, I'm like soaking wet just standing here doing nothing. So I guess I'm going out. I was going to put my seat cover back on. That's what I'm confused about. I know I brought a new one out here. Unless it's in plain sight and I'm not seeing it, I don't know where it is. This is the old one. And the straps are all stretched out. They don't work anymore. So I have a brand new one. So I got two. I had two of the black and red and black and gray. The black and gray I used on the ES950. The black and red I used on the Monster because the Monster's got red accents and it looks really cool, like it's supposed to be there. But I have a brand new one. It's still in the package. It's still got the plastic wrapper around it. And I was going to do this before winter. It was out here. I don't see it. Underneath the welding blanket? Who knows? Anything's possible. So, and it's possible we might get a little bit more rain today, so I do have a little bit of protection with me. I got my rain bag on. I just pull it up and cover up the pack. And inside here I've got the one that I put my phone in. And this one here that I can put the scanner in. Let's stick that in there for now, I guess. So, I don't know. Hopefully, if we do get more rain, it'll just be a little bit of spitting. So something strange happened yesterday. I got home. This is my new camera, the H9R, that was in the waterproof case. It stopped recording. The spider was on my face now. That's why I replaced the H9. It recorded most of the trips. It was like 4 or 5 files and then nothing. So, is it possible it went into thermal shutdown? I'm hoping that's what the issue was. Other than that, I have no idea. Both H9s are turning off. In that case, I just, this is going to bug me until I find it. Because I'm sure I brought it out here. I won't know for sure until I go in, because I only have one left. I got them at Dollarama a few years ago. I bought a bunch of them because stuff like that tends to just kind of disappear after a while. So I grabbed what I could while I could. As bad as Walmart. You get started buying something and all of a sudden they don't carry it anymore. So anyway, I gotta get out of this garage. You get some fresh air blowing on me. I'll feel pretty good. So I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I don't plan on staying out too long, but I am going to go for a drive. I did say I wasn't going to be out for very long today, didn't I? And unfortunately, I got a flat tire. I was driving along and I hear crunch, hiss, 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 and I was like, oh, great. So I looked, this here, this kind of looks like a cable clamp. So you get cable and there's a loop in the end of it, and you put this on and you crimp it. That's what it looks like. It's not very sharp, but that's the only thing I saw that I could have run over. Actually, that would have made that noise, because it was a crunch noise. But it gave me a flat anyways, whatever it was. So I gotta change that. It's too hot to do that. I can't do it in the garage. I have to do it outside here. And I'm not sure. Zach's not home right now. I don't know if he's coming home before he goes to work. It should be an hour. So I don't know. I figure I might as well do my hub while I've got this off. Possibly. We'll see how bad it is. See how much the hub's actually moving when I get the tire up in the air. And I forgot to tighten my fender up, so I might do that while I'm working on this too. I don't know. It's so humid, it's unbelievable. But it was a nice drive anyways while I was out. And that's one thing I do like about the Monster. I get a flat tire, I can drive on the flat tire. I just gotta be careful not to hit any curves or anything that can damage the rims, rocks or whatever. I just gotta be careful that way. But as far as driving on the road, flat surface, not a problem. Drive as long as I want. Damage the tread, if I go too far, but at least I can drive home. So that's one thing I do like about the Monster. I'm happy with. Okay, so let's get this done. I don't see anything sticking in the tire. And at first I didn't see any cuts, but I think I see one right there. But I'm not sure if that piece of metal is sharp enough to do that. As for the hub, it's not moving. There's rust powder inside it, which happened last time the splines were grinding down, but there's no motion. So what's making that grinding noise? Yeah, it's like I figured. That fender mount, the bolt's sticking through. There's about a ½ inch between the frame and where the nut is, so that tells me the bolt's pushed through it, pushed through the plastic. And that's why that's rattling. I'll figure out some kind of solution to that. I don't know what yet. You can see that. That's quite a cut, and that is exactly where I saw it on the outside, so it definitely got cut. Wow. I'm not sure how well you can see it. That's pretty bad. Hearing a lot of thunder off in the distance there, and I'm looking at down there, and the sky is pretty dark. Let's see what we got going on. Nope, that's not what I want. Severe thunderstorm warning. Yay. Okay, I can see it, but it's not coming towards us. But there's stuff forming just to our south. That must be what I can see and what I can hear the thunder from. Okay, I'll take a screen capture of that. Capture the radar. Right, the last few frames, it just kind of popping right up. take a look at the warning. Severe thunderstorm warning. This severe thunderstorm is located 8 kilometers northeast of Broadhagen and is nearly stationary. Locations impacted include Moncton, Manly, Slaptown, McNaught, Moncrief, Carmanock, and West Moncton. 50 millimeters of rain in an hour or less is likely from this thunderstorm. So that's North Huron. I've never heard any of those places, but like I say, I can see it from here, and I can hear the thunder, so I want to get this done. Gonna go out and take a look. I don't know, that thunder was directly above me. So is that's directly above. I'll get to hear that or not. It's directly above me. Okay, so that takes care of my first flat tire of the year. And I honestly don't see anything wrong with that hub. So why it's grinding like that, I have no idea. But I think I'm going to go out. I'm not going to go far. I'm going to see how it looks. I look at the radar one more time. I kind of want to go out. And make sure my waterproofing is ready. But I don't know. And you take a look at the radar and make a determination. Like I say, that thunder was directly above me, so yeah, if the thunder's directly above me, that means the lightning's directly above me. And I'm driving a lightning rod. Yeah, we'll see. Gotta head back out for a little bit. See ya! I finished changing my tire just in time. It's good timing. So I was gonna wait for it to pass and then go out again, but yeah, looking at the updated radar, and there's more popping up. So looks like it's gonna be here for a little bit. So I sat in the doorway and just enjoyed the nice cool breeze that came with it, and the mist spray on me. That felt really good. But that front end of the monster sticking out, getting all cleaned off. I didn't want to put the whole thing out there because I was planning on going out again, but it looks like the rain's going to be with us for a while. There's still it sounds like it's all cloud to cloud lightning, because all the thunder is like way up in the air, and it's just like gentle rolling thunder, nothing major. So I just sat in the door and enjoyed it for a little bit. And I looked again for my seat cover. I don't see it. So I'm gonna look. I don't know. Maybe I took it into the house, because I know I had it out here at one point. So I'm gonna see if I stuck it in there. If not, then it's still in the basement. I'm pretty sure I brought it out, but I'm not gonna wait any longer to go out, because it's already 20 after 6 now. And like I say, there's more popping up behind this, so it's gonna be here for a little bit. So I guess that's my activities for the day. And I had 3 inner tubes sticking around. I was getting so many flat tires last year, but I think this is my first flat tire since I put the new ones on. And like I say, I don't know how that gave me a flat, but I guess the tires cut pretty good. I'm hoping it doesn't cause an issue. I might have to put a patch on the inside just to keep the tube from sticking out that hole. I don't know, I'll see what happens. Because it's between a 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch long. A pretty good size hole. We'll see what happens. If I get another flat tire soon, then I guess I'll have to do something about it. Such is life. Okay, well, I'm just kind of hoping the rain slows down a little bit so I don't get really wet on the way from the garage to the house, because that rain is really cold. It's pretty cold rain. The mist feels good, but now that I've cooled off, that rain itself, I stuck my feet up on the fenders, got my feet all wet, and it was actually pretty cold, so I guess this ends our current drought. We got a little bit of rain last night, like I said, or this morning, this morning, but it didn't last very long. This is a nice, good soaking rain. It's coming down pretty good for a while now. My catnip will be happy. You get the hot sunlight on it, it tends to wilt a little bit until evening when things cool off, and then it perks up again. But it'll be happy to get in the rain. Anyway, that's all I got for this one.